following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Jay in Boston. Hey, Jay, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, you really assembled a stable of amazing people. I mean, they all have different strengths, different areas. And,
yeah.
Man, each one is a superstar in their own way. I've seen it over the years.
Well, listen, man, we appreciate you being out there growling and prowling with us. If you guys and ladies and tigers and tigresses weren't out there, folks, we would have zero.
Yeah, it's unique, and it's and it goes back to your basic belief of an open platform, which I've heard you say that years ago.
Right.
And it's really bearing fruit now, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. It is.
Yeah.
Cooking, brother.
Thank you.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't take anything personally. Your truth is personal to you. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It's no one's truth but yours. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 89. NASDAQ is flat. S&Ps are up 1. Gold contract down $10.80, trading at $12.6820. Silver down 13 cents, $16.79 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 47 cents, $52.65 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 3 ticks, 124.10. 30-year bond off 8 ticks, 150.21. King dollar, that's the move out here, folks. King dollar finally made it. King dollar up 978 ticks, 94.555. King dollar broke at swing point, broke it with volume. Get a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. This is your first bounce since April, true bounce, that is. Euro's at 116.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 114 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We take a look at the future first. What you're going to see is this. We had a high out here today of 25.65. We're trading right now at 25.58, and what you can expect out here, the low of this today is at 25.56. I expect we're going to try to make our way down into that level, and we'll see how it basically tests it in the next basically half hour, 40 minutes. The NQs, what do we have with the NQs? So the NQs are going to be the big action after the close out here, folks. The reason being, of course, is that we have Google, Microsoft, Intel, and Amazon coming out with numbers. The NQs right now are down 20 bucks. We're at 6,044. The NQs have a high volume low from this morning of 6,035, as well as yesterday down there at 6,016. So when we take a look at this, that is saying that the NQs want to go lower after the close. Now, that being said, if we bisect and dissect these, watch them. This is a hard call, because when you look at Google, Google's saying to me, my take is that Google wants lower price. Right now it's up 350. You're trading 976. We've traded high as 987. Google looks to me like numbers come out, wants to go low. Google's going to come out a split second after 4 o'clock. Amazon. We take a look at Amazon. Amazon's up 3 bucks. You're trading $975. This is a little tougher one to say, okay, when you first look at it, what's happening? I'm going to go with the aspect that it's going to go after this high volume swing low at 927. And the hard part about Amazon is that what it does have is that it has this big shooting star at 1,083. So it's like, oh, man. Okay, so is Bezos going to make money this quarter or lose money? Because it's strictly up to him. And the way what I mean strictly up to him is this. It just depends on how much money he puts into CapEx, meaning growing the company. Now, Microsoft. We go take a look at Microsoft. What do we have with Microsoft? Microsoft, bottom line, looks to me like it wants higher price. So Microsoft should put some points into the NDX 100, We're trading at 79.13. Intel's a close call. The way Intel is out here, it's like, you know what? Intel looks to me like I don't expect actually a lot of movement with Intel, but it looks like we're at 41. It can go to about 39. You know, so the yin and the yang is pretty wild out here. Gold contract. Let's go over to gold. Gold contract. They hammered gold, and this is actually before Friday, but this is all about the dollar index, no doubt. Gold down 1060. You've done 367,000 contracts. That's big contracts volume, by the way. We are going into the swing point from the 6th, which the high of that is 1279. The low is 1262. We did 374,000 there. That is saying that good old King Dollar is going to basically get that ABC structure on the way up. We'll do that in 1 second. And that's also saying that coming into a Friday, this thing is going to be dangerous inside the gold market and inside the silver market, because we're going to go after that swing low from the 6th of October, which is down there at the price point of 1262. We go over to King Dollar. We take a look at King Dollar, and what you have with King Dollar right now has 43,000 contracts traded. You've taken out the B point. You've taken it out with volume, big volume, by the way. We've done 43,000 contracts, and King Dollar, next swing point up here, about 96. Right now, you're at 94,545. And you got a lot of moving parts out here. The moving part out here inside the King Dollar this morning has to do with the aspect of the euro and Draghi as to just when they are going to start tapering. And the bottom line is that Draghi looks like it's going to basically, he kept it open-ended. That's the bottom line. European Central Bank policymakers implicitly assume their newly extended bond buying program will be tapered by a halt by the end of next year, so long as inflation outlook improves. The bottom line is that they extended that baby, and as they extended the bonds, the euro is down 163 ticks. That's trading at 116.51. It has broken the swing here of 116.70. So I don't have volume here, but if we just look at the aspect of the ABC is up on the King Dollar, well, we have one down on the euro. 120 is the high of that, 121 almost, 116. So you get 4. So that brings it to 114. That's where it looks like this thing's going to make a run down to. And 114 is laying out where it broke topside, actually. It's actually all the way back to June. So there's going to be big action out here. Inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness. Let's take a look at it. You got the strength out here in DuPont. DuPont's putting 15 positive points. Nike's putting 13. American Express is putting 13. Home Depot's putting 11. Taken away from it, 3M, negative 33 points. Johnson & Johnson, negative 5. Merck, a negative 3. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 82. NASDAQ is down 2. S&Ps are flat. We're coming right back, folks. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $100 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow Industrials are up 78. You get the NASDAQ down 4. S&P's are flat. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Andy Hecht, as we do each and every Tuesday and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, Andy's got a great show right here at TFNN every Tuesday, Thursday, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. And no matter where you are in this great world of ours, remember that you can get us right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com, you hit Tiger TV, and the bottom line is that you're going to get some great HD quality video as well as audio. Andy is up at 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. Now, as you're over at TFNN, what you're going to see right on the top of the carousel, you're going to see the Daily Essential Equities by our man, Mr. Andy Hecht. Right now, we're doing a special, folks, and what this is all about is this. You can test drive either one of Andy's newsletters, or both of them. That's the Technomental Commodity Report. That's his weekly. Or Daily Essentials, which is his daily. If you do that, you're going to get an outstanding course about trading commodities. Actually, not even just about trading commodities. It's the essential lessons of trading commodities. But if you want to understand commodities upside down, this is the course. Okay, check it out on the front page of TFNN. You'll love it. That's the bottom line. Andy Heck, what's going on? How you doing, man? I almost got you, Andy.
Oh, do you have me?
I have you now, man.
Okay, how are you? I'm doing good.
Hey, what are you doing to my gold contract?
Well, it wasn't me. It was Super Mario Draghi.
yeah, you know.
Super Mario. I mean, he was more dovish than the markets expected.
Yeah.
You know, he cut the QE down, but he was very wishy-washy about how long it was going to last.
He extended it, though, right? Yeah, right.
He did nothing with interest rates at negative 40 basis points, and you know what? The euro collapsed. They were expecting much more from Super Mario, and the stronger dollar is weighing on the prices of precious metals. But interestingly, it's not weighing on the price of oil. It's not really weighing on the price of copper much, lumber, you know. A lot of the other commodities are really not, you know, listen. The precious metals are very dollar sensitive.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
So, you know,
listen, I don't think it's the end of the world, but, you know, we know the bottom line is the dollar goes higher, metals go lower, so.
Well, the bottom line is, from now to the end of the year, Tom, we know that U.S. rates are going to go up by 25 basis points.
Yep.
and we know that the gap is going to widen between U.S. and euro rates.
Yep.
And the euro is 60% of the dollar index.
Sure.
So, the bottom line, the dollar's just weighing heavily on this sector, but not palladium.
Oh, my God. Hey, so check this out, folks. This is sick. Good old Chicago. I mean, it never, poor Chicago, man. I love Chicago, but, man, they got problems. There's a story today, Indy, right? So check this out, folks. Palladium is so high right now. Let me get this. Here it is. Watch this. I got to bring this over here so you can look at this. This is the headline. Palladium surge felt on Chicago streets as thieves plunder cars.
Right.
So we got to Google. Can one of the tigers in the den, can you Google, like, how much palladium is in a Cadillac converter? I mean, a Cadillac, because that's what's happening is that they're basically getting into those pollution control devices to get the palladium.
Right, and just like they did, remember when copper was above $4? There was a lot of vandalism. By the way, copper, they'll be vandalizing wires soon.
Yeah.
It's like it's amazing. I did see that story. Quite amazing, huh?
Yeah.
But oil, impressive. And I have to tell you, Tom, we've liked oil for a while. We've been saying that oil looks like it's heading for a new high in 2017 before the end of the world. The product prices are very supportive. The forward curve is very supportive for oil. The Brent price is supportive. But I think today is really a bellwether day for crude oil because take a look. I mean,
because it hasn't gone down. No,
it actually went up today, and product prices have gone up today. And I think that is a very, very bullish sign for crude oil here. Now, I'm not looking for crude oil to explode, $10, $15 from here, but I am looking for it to drift up to $55, $56, $57 a barrel. I don't know where the high will be, but it just seems that there's very good support for this energy commodity right here, based on what we're seeing here. And look, you got the OPEC meeting coming up a month from 4 days from now.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of conjecture about whether they're going to extend out their production cuts out to the end of 2018, which I think that they have to, given the fact that the Aramco IPO is going to come at the second half of 2018. And that might be when we have to wait for a top in the stock market, when they do this $1 trillion+ valuation IPO.
Man, this can be a long time because I don't think that it's going to go out as quick as we think it's going to go out.
If I was the Saudis, I'd be doing it next week.
I agree, man. There's no doubt. And listen, folks, our man Dave White, he got us that number. So check it out. So there's between 3 grams and 7 grams of palladium in a converter. So there's 20 grams in an ounce, folks. So you got that's like $300 to $400, well, maybe more. Yeah. So
amazing, huh?
That's well, actually, hold it. No, there's 28 grams, right? Yeah, there's 28 grams.
28 grams.
28
it's
grams.
Very
7
small.
foot. So you're talking about $250, man.
Yeah. Very small.
Unreal.
But maybe they're looting it and they're gonna hold it for higher prices.
Yeah. The sad part is about the things people wreck for nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
it is. Anyway, so the EIA came out this morning with natural gas injection of 64 BCF.
Yeah.
Only about 3 weeks to go. We rolling from November to December natural gas futures. You're going to need, to get to 4 trillion, you're going to need an injection of about 97 BCF a week. You ain't going to get that.
Okay.
So we're going to come in somewhere between 3.8 and 3.9 BCF, lowest in 4 years, and then in 3 years, and then we handed the baton over to Mother Nature. We get a cold winter, we're going to get some wild action in natural gas. We get a warm winter. The downside's kind of limited. I think risk-reward favors long positions taken on any dips in natural gas. That's my opinion here.
Yeah.
On natural gas. Other markets that are interesting, hey, Tom, meats, very strong. Last October, you remember how weak the meats were? This year, forget it. We're up at $1.20 a pound in the live cattle.
Look at that. I mean, it seems like inflation's running out here, man.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It absolutely does. I mean, look at the prices of copper, aluminum, nickel, lead, zinc, tin. Look at the price of lumber. Look at the price of meats. Even the grains. The 5th straight year of bump. Let's put a long-term soybean chart up here. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put up a monthly. Let's take a look at a monthly chart. Actually, let's look at a quarterly chart. Even better. There you go. As you could see on this quarterly chart, we've been making higher lows. The base prices are higher. If I look at corn, you're going to see a similar kind of pattern here. You could see the base prices are higher. Even in wheat, the base prices are gently rising. That is a sign of population growth and inflationary pressures.
You stay right there, folks. Andy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 87. NASDAQ is down 5. S&Ps are flat. Andy and I come right back, folks.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 88. You get the NASDAQ down 3. S&Ps are up 1. We're talking with our man, Mr. Andy Heck. We're talking markets. We're talking commodities. And, of course, don't forget, you can come over to our website at TFNN. You can test drive Andy's newsletters, either his weekly, the Technometric Commodity Report, or the daily essentials. When you do that, you're going to get his full course. It's a 12-month course. It's a beautiful thing. 12 each and every month, you get a new lesson. And if you want to understand commodities upside down, folks, check it out. So,
So I wanted to go back to talk a little bit about copper here.
Yeah.
In general, Tom, copper, base metals, a lot of the industrial commodities rallied in the lead up to the Chinese Party Congress.
Yeah.
And the Chinese had a very successful Congress. They basically anointed President Xi as the strongest leader of China since Mao Zedong.
I know. Yeah.
And look,
One man rule.
I will, yes, one man rule there, but it's a success story, no question, from an economic perspective.
Oh, yeah.
And the new normal, the slow and steady growth, it's not something so new for China. It's kind of a reminder, a re-articulation of the reason that China is in the position it's in, and that's because we take a quarter-to-quarter view of growth and of performance here in the West. In China, they take a decade-to-decade approach. And that has allowed them a lot of flexibility for the country to grow. Now, in terms of what we're seeing in a lot of raw materials, there was a lot of raw material buying.
I agree with you, but the reason that they can grow is that they just build cities and wipe people out.
Well, yes.
It's a communist country, man.
It's a communist country, but it's a communist country with a very capitalist tinge to it. It's a very different kind of communism. Not that I support that system.
There's no doubt about that. Yeah.
Right. Right. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, look, very successful Party Congress, lots of buying of raw materials into the lead up, which I think that China was doing themselves. Now, the plans that Xi laid out, they stretch out to 2020, 30, 40, 50.
Sure.
The market might find itself a little bit disappointed with the lack of immediate gratification, a little bit stronger dollar here. We might see some selling, some corrections in some of these markets. Oil is a different story because I think oil is all OPEC and right now we're getting some good growth numbers and there's good demand, nearby tightness in the oil patch. But in things like copper, aluminum, nickel, lead, zinc, tin, this is the best performing commodity sector of 2017. We might get a little bit of a correction. I wouldn't be surprised to see it and see some of these producing stocks move a little bit lower just because of disappointment. There was a lot of hoopla leading into the Party Congress,
right.
And now you might get a little bit of a disappointment out of the market. So something to keep in mind. The other thing we talked about before the break, very briefly, is meats. Really good action.
Yeah. So let's talk about meats for a second. So, is it that are we exporting so much meats now?
There's export demand, certainly, for meat.
Yeah.
And hey, when it comes to the demand side, you got 1.4 billion Chinese, and their wealth is growing. He's promised the middle class will grow. The middle class has been growing for the last 2 decades, and they're eating more complex proteins, and that puts a strain on the demand side of the equation for beef, for pork, for chicken, for turkey, all of these complex. We only trade the cattle and the hogs,
sure,
but chicken prices have gone up dramatically. So you're going to be paying more for that turkey this Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Right, which is not far away.
Oh my God, today. Isn't it crazy? It's amazing,
crazy.
Actually.
The other thing that's interesting here in the commodities world, cocoa. Cocoa's been making higher lows and higher highs since the middle of August. And each time it goes down. Cocoa, for a year and a half, Tom, every rally was a sale. Right now, it's looking like every dip is a buy.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
In cocoa. You scale down buying, take some profits.
Cocoa, we're coming into a good season for cocoa, right?
Yes, but cocoa really depends on the West African supplies.
Okay.
And the seasonality of cocoa is definitely in the price, but the price has fallen to a level where demand is going to start to kick in and create good support. So you're going to see chocolate manufacturers buying dips in the cocoa market now that it's found the bottom.
This is interesting, man. Hey, just as you're doing that. So Hershey come out with earnings today. Now look at this though. This is a mess. Wow, this is cool. Let's see so Hershey, Andy's down 5%.
Wow.
It's going after its swing low at monster volume. Let's see what they had to say here. This is pretty cool. Now let's see. So okay, so They had net sales. The estimate was $2 billion, $2.01 billion. They made $2.03 billion. So they made their number there. The earnings, $1.29. They made $1.33. They made their earnings there. Their gross margin, they basically made 45.3%. Okay, so something's not. Let's see, something's not right in here.
What's wrong?
I know. Okay.
They should be doing well because their cost of goods sold has gone down dramatically.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Okay, so they beat everything. Sales and profits are both up during the truck company's third quarter. Wow, man. Everything's up, but guess what, man? There's something in here that's not good.
Something in there's not good. Maybe it has to do with Mondelez. I know there was some talks between the two companies. Who knows?
Yeah, well, one of the things they are saying, and Hershey, I believe, is still in a trust, right? I think that's the one that's in a trust.
Yes.
And what happens with trust owners, folks, they never want to sell it because that's their gravy train forever.
Right.
You sell it, and that's the end of the gravy train.
Well, there's big tax hit, isn't it?
I'm not sure about the tax hit, but picture if you're running the trust, right? Mm-hmm. And you've been running it forever, and you and your crew. Why would you ever sell it when you can bleed it until you die?
And it's Hershey, man.
Yeah,
I mean, they're always going to make money. People are going to eat chocolate.
Totally, man. Totally.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I can't find out what's wrong with it, but the bottom line is that here. I want to see RV.
Bottom line is Hershey, Cadbury, Barry Callebaut, Mondelez, all of these chocolate manufacturers, they should be doing very well because the price of cocoa is $1,000 a ton lower than it was in 2015, 2015.
Right.
They should be making, because, they haven't lowered the price.
No.
Of their products, which means that their cost of goods sold has gone down dramatically. Their margin is expanded.
Right. Now I'm going to buy enough Reese's peanut butter cups to give out on Thanksgiving. And Halloween that should be going up.
I just boosted our reserves here, but I'm staying away from it. I'm not touching that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I give it out. I'm not eating it.
That's a tough one. I know, man. It really is.
I know it's tough, but I have some. I definitely do. Hey, stocks back on track, but we got some big earnings coming out today, huh?
Today, well, so when I started
Today's
the interview,
Monster Day.
Yeah, when I started the interview with you, the Nasdaq was flat. S&P, now we get the Nasdaq down 6. Not that that's a lot, but that's enough to get it going.
Well, Twitter was good, huh?
TWTR, yeah, Twitter got some juice in it. Yeah, bottom line.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yes, it certainly is. Well, listen, folks, right here, 5 to 6 o'clock Eastern time tonight, and of course after the close, it's going to be huge amounts of action. Just go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Andy, thanks so much. Look forward to the program tonight.
Thanks, Tommy.
Okay, have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow Industrials right now are up 84. You get the Nasdaq down 1. S&Ps are flat. And if we take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here, what we have out here today, you have Twitter up $3.21. Celgene is just getting smoked. That's down $23, $96. That's down 33%, folks, in 3 weeks. Pretty wild. You get Ford Motor Company up 18 cents. You get Intel up 71. Intel's going to come out with the numbers after the close out here today. Nike is up $1.97, trading $56.91. We have Walgreens down $2.28 at $67.08. You have Oracle up 58 at $50.92. And let's see if I can find this story for you. This is a pretty good story. Yeah, here it is. So here's what CEOs, Bloomberg put a few things together from the earnings calls, folks, that have occurred since the 24th of October, last 2 days. So here's what CEOs are saying about Amazon's plans for domination. You have the Chief Financial Officer, McKesson Corporation, which is the largest drug distributor. His quote was, "We were Amazon before it was cool to be Amazon." Yeah, he'll find out pretty quick. Jim Reed, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Six Flags Entertainment, understand that our team is deeply committed to a long-term strategy of building lasting memories for our guests and value for our shareholders with our Amazon-proof business, strong recurring revenue. So there's no doubt. They're in the entertainment business, meaning a Six Flags park business, okay? You got, let's see, Christopher Bischoff. He's the senior director of a Stockholm-based investment company. Amazon is a big player, so anywhere they move in, it will have impact. In Sweden, the online penetration is also such that it would probably have an impact. You have the CFO of Walgreens Boots. The position of our network allows us to have lower cost last mail and lower cost mail and give customers the flexibility of being able to receive their prescriptions in their pharmacy and potentially at home. So, of course, we're looking at that option, but I really think that it's not a response to Amazon. It's a response to customer opportunity we have. Yeah, so he's full of it. There's no doubt about that. Amazon's going to be going right after Walgreens. This is the CEO of Express Scripts. As I look at the possibility of disruptors, such as you mentioned Amazon in the cash space, I think there's absolutely a population there that deserves good service. We think that we're doing a great job through our inside prescription initiative, but we certainly see that as something where if they wanted to move into the space, we could be a very natural collaborator. Yeah, give me a break. They're going to get smoked, too. That's Express Scripts. And here's Liberty Property Trust. We're excited to be able to offer very viable options. 1 second, there we go. Very viable options for Amazon, which also happens to be one of our largest tenants. One site is the Navy Yard in Philadelphia, and another is in southern New Jersey, but both are in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. You have the Chief Operating Officer of Wind Garden Realty Investors. All of the supermarkets are responding and are looking for some form of click station or some way to provide services to customers that would be easier for them. Whether or not it's been real successful or not, I don't know. And now Amazon is out in the market looking for locations where they would just have a pickup for delivery and groceries. He's got a challenge ahead of him if he, as they have a lot of groceries inside their malls. This is CEO of Monroe, which is an automotive repair company. Switching gears and talking a little about Amazon again. First of all, I feel like our category, automotive services, in the aftermarket is well insulated in this category relative to others because, as I mentioned earlier, we're in the need business. So what he's specifically saying in the need business, which is the automotive repair business, folks, which Amazon is into right now. The part that he's talking about is that the automotive repair places, of course, want their parts within a couple hours. Well, guess what? Amazon can get to them in a couple hours. So they're going to be in trouble also. I expect what you're going to see now. That's going to take longer because what Amazon has done in the last 6 months is this. Amazon now is going after the big freaking elephants. They got that elephant gun. And they're going to go after the gravy first, and the gravy is larger than that. The gravy would be the parts business in general, and you can see after they decided that they were going to get into the industrial space, that's bigger money, it's easier to basically do, and yes, they're all high-margin businesses. There's no two ways about that. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at American Airlines for one of the targets out here. American is trading down $247, $48.55. Low for the year is 38, high is 54. This is getting toasted. Let's take a look here. So, yeah, so this is already, you had, let me put this in a monthly actually. Okay, yeah, so this went to the top of the range, couldn't handle it. So now you get game down to 41. You're at 48.54 right now. And let's see, they come out with numbers this morning. Yep, so they come out with numbers this morning, and numbers go like this. They're seeing fuel prices go up 16% in 2008. Their profit fell on higher costs. They're blaming the storms. They're always blaming something. Let's see. So the estimate was $1.40. They made $1.42. That's the earnings per share. Revenue, 10.88. They made 10.88. So bottom line is that they made their numbers, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere fast. Meaning, downtown is where they look like they want to go. Coming into the close out here. So let's go look at the Amazon and Google, because so Amazon trading up 196, you're at 974. Google up 439. Now, when I look at Amazon and Google, this is going to be cool to see how this shakes out. Google looks like the one that's really going to take a hit, meaning go downtown. Because Google came off the high on, let's see, what day is today? Off the high on Monday with volume. It tested its high on lighter volume. Yeah, the first high out here had 9.3 million. We tested that with 5.9 million. It couldn't handle it. That says it wants to go to the lower end of this consolidation. And that's the way Google's trading. So it's going to be it's going to be really cool watching this. And of course, you got to always love these big days after the close, because particularly when the futures are still open, because we are going to see some big movement. The Microsoft deal is a big deal. Microsoft, this thing is laying at highs and has volume. Microsoft wants higher price. So Microsoft could and will offset the futures if Google goes south and Microsoft goes north. One of the questions is going to be, and it looks like Intel wants to go north also. So if Amazon and Google go south and Microsoft and Intel go north, we might have a flat market after the close. We'll see. Dow right now, up 89. NASDAQ down 2. S&P's up 1. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. And we're just talking Amazon. So this came across the tape as we're talking about that. Amazon got, let's see, they just got wholesale pharmaceutical licenses in 12 states so far. They're going after all of them, of course. Bottom line, they have it in 12 right now. So that's really interesting because they haven't bought a pharmaceutical company yet, I don't believe. But they're getting the licenses. They're lining that baby up. They're getting the licenses to get in that business. And then what just happened here? This is what just happened. Is that and this is where the market itself, folks, is desperate. It's pretty amazing that the SEC, bottom line, they're behind the curve in a huge way. So what we just let out is that CVS is looking to buy Aetna. And Aetna just went from a price point of 160 to 175 when the market's open, by the way. So let's see what it says. CVS Health has said to in talks to buy Aetna. So there you go. And that's called desperation. And we'll see exactly how many calls Actually, here, I can go like this. This is cool when this happens, when it's open. Let's go see how many calls we'll put, and if, in fact, calls we'll put on this equity earlier. Well, I don't see many right here. Nope. No, doesn't look like, no, the calls aren't there. So, hey, maybe that just come out. What might have happened is that they might have had the information. I believe the Journal just let this out, I believe. Yeah, the Wall Street Journal just let this out. And now, you know what does happen? So watch what happens, folks, is that whether it's the Journal, New York Times, Washington Post, when these large newspaper and TV organizations, they can get that information, they can give them that information, but it's supposed to be quarantined until after the close. And I suspect that's exactly what was happening with that, and someone just pressed the button. You stay right there, folks. Lots of action after the close. Of course, we get 3:56, and right at 4 o'clock, we're going to get all that action. Dow Industrials right now up 91. NASDAQ is flat. S&Ps are up 2.5. Stay right there. Come right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You know, you guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate the growling problem with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Serve the one you love. Once you decide to be a couple, you're there to serve the one you love, to serve your love to your lover. And every kiss and every touch, you feel you're there to please the one you love without expecting anything back. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 71. NASDAQ down 7, S&P's up 2. That being said, let's go to the numbers right away because you had the futures down, NASDAQ futures down 20. Now they're up 7, and what that's all about, if we go to Google first, Google come out with numbers. Google closed at 972. That's trading at $1,000 right now, so you got that up. The estimate in Google was $8.34. They came in at $9.57. Big number there. Revenue, let's see, revenue estimate was 8.34. No, revenue, I'll be back to that one. I'll find the revenue. Let's go to Amazon. Amazon closed at, this is a monster one. Amazon closed at $972. That's trading at $1,026. 29, and the numbers go like this. Bezos decided he's going to make money this quarter and make big money. So the earnings per share, the estimate had been 4 cents. Bezos made 52 cents. Big, huge numbers. Third quarter sales, folks, went up 34% to $43.7 billion. He's just laying it on and laying it on big. The net sales, the estimate was $42.19 billion. They took in $43.7 billion. The coming quarter, what they're looking for now is that they're looking for 56 to 60 billion. That's what they're looking at this coming quarter. Intel, INTC, Intel come out with numbers. Intel closed at 41.35. That's trading 41.70. So far, the three monsters are 3 for 3, meaning they're all trading up. The revenue estimate was 15.7 billion. They did 16.15 billion. Earnings per share, the estimate was 80 cents. They did 101. What we are going to get right now, maybe it come out. Let's see. Microsoft is coming out at 4. There she is. It's a beautiful thing. 409. Microsoft closed at $78.76. That is trading at 78.76. That's not active. What you have here is that the earnings per share, the revenue number was 23.55 for Microsoft. That came in at 24.50. Estimate was 72 cents. That came in at 84 cents. So 4 for 4. Each one of those bottom line had bigger numbers. That just took the NQs from being down 20 to up 10. Let's go over NQZ7. NQZ7. So the NASDAQ, we're coming into the closeout here today. We were at 60.37. Right now you're at 60.75. And of course, this is going to be coming right into the 415 area. Gold contract out here traded down 10.70, trading at 12.68. Silver was down 13 cents, $16.79. You had the light sweet crude market up 47 cents, $52.66 a barrel. Notes, the 10-year note down 4 ticks, 124.09. 30-year bond down 13, 150.16. Now, if we go over to the 10-year first, what you're going to see, tomorrow is going to be a challenging day for the bonds and for the metal market. So 10-year bond, we're at 124.04. That closed under your swing point of July 6th, which is 124.14. It's saying it's going to go after the low of yesterday, which is 124.06. 30-year bond, we take a look at the 30-year, what you have with the 30-year. 30-year bond also gave it up on price today. We went from a price point of 151.22 to 150.16. 150.11 is game. You know, we didn't get to the 11 yesterday. We got to 150.14. And 150.11, what that is that is the swing low of July 7th. Wynn Resorts closed at 145. That's trading 138. Let's see what they have to say. Wynn Resorts, the estimate was $1.45. They made $1.52. Revenue estimate was 1.55. They made 1.61. So bottom line is that they did make both numbers, difference being that they're selling it down. EXPE. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, man. Expedia, that closed at 147. That's trading 137, so that's getting whacked out here. Let's see what they have to say. The estimate revenue is $2.9 billion. They took in $2.9 billion. Earnings per share, $2.62. They made $2.51, so they missed the number out here. That's trading down $10. Bottom line, futures, the futures going to be, NASDAQ futures are still going up, but what you do have there is that Wynn and Expedia does hit those futures. So the yin and the yang is going to be out there. But what you do have, of course, with Amazon trading up, Amazon's trading up $70 right now after the close. You have Google that's trading up $25 after the close. Microsoft is trading up, no, Microsoft's trading down a quarter, 25 cents that is. Intel is trading up 30 cents. So Gilead, G-I-L-D, that just come out. Let's see what Gilead has to say. The biotechs got smoked out here today. Gilead closed at $77. That's trade $77.80. That's trading $77.80. Numbers go like that. Estimate was $2.13. They made $2.27. Revenue $6.4 billion. They made $6.5 billion. So they got numbers out there. And Facebook closed at 170. That's trading 173. Now they don't come out with their numbers until the 1st of November, but Facebook bottom line is up because of Google being up, Amazon being up, Intel being flat, Microsoft being up. That's what's going on out here. Right now, you get the NQs up 20 bucks. They were down 20 before the close. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow finished up 71. NASDAQ futures right now are up 20. NASDAQ was down 7. S&Ps are up 3.5. Coming right back, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go inside and see what the companies have to say now. So Google closed at 972. It's trading at 1,015. Okay, so let me get the short version of this. Okay, so third quarter paid clicks were up 47%. It's pretty intense. The earnings estimate was 834. They made 957. Operating income. It's interesting. The operating income was down. The estimate was 9.12 billion. They're at 8.73 billion. Advertising revenue, 24.07 billion. Man, imagine that's 24 billion in 90 days. Their free cash flow, they got another 6.33 billion. Big numbers, no two ways about that. That's Google. Amazon, let's see what Amazon has to say. Amazon closed at 972. This is trading at 1,047. Now, what Amazon did have, and this is the, it has that high volume spike at 1083. And then, of course, it has the high volume low at 972. So it's going after the high volume spike at this particular point. Amazon, let's see what they have to say. So operating cash flow increased 14% to 17.1 billion, compared with 15 billion last year. Free cash flow decreased to 8.1 billion from 9 billion last year. That's still not bad. Free cash flow less principal repayments is still at 1 billion. It's not that bad. Now, here's the numbers that are just mind-blowing. Net sales increased just in this quarter 34% to 43.7 billion. Amazing. Net sales does include 1.3 billion from wholesales market, which they acquired August 28th. Operating income decreased 40% to 347 million in the third quarter. Net income, though, guess what? They made $250 million, 256 million. Here's one of the quotes. In the last month alone, we've launched 5 new Alexa-enabled devices. Introduced Alexa in India, announced integration with BMW, surpassed 25,000 skills, integrated Alexa with Sonos speakers, taught Alexa to distinguish between 2 voices and more. Because Alexa's brain is in the Amazon cloud, her new abilities are available to all Echo customers, not just those who buy a new device, said Jeff Bezos, CEO. And it's working. Customers have purchased tens of millions of Alexa's-enabled devices, given Echo devices over 100,000 5-star reviews, and active customers up more than 5x. Holy cow. Since the same time last year, with thousands of developers and hardware makers building new Alexa skills and devices. The Alexa experience will continue to be even better. Okay, so they acquired, of course, Whole Foods. We know that. They introduced 3 new Echo devices. The new Echo is $99. Then they have one with the personal color choice at $149. They introduced all new Fire TV. They announced that Amazon announced that now you can call anyone with Alexa with a new calling feature that offers free outbound calling for any number from Echo devices and for all Echo Connect, which brings the convenience of hands-free inbound and outbound dialing from your home. What a trip this is going to be, man. This is truly that you actually, you know, you do have a hands-free device, which is pretty wild. Amazon and Microsoft announced that soon Alexa will be able to talk to Cortera, and Cortera will be able to talk to Alexa. Alexa customers will be able to access Cortera's unique features, like accessing work calendars, booking a meeting, and remind you to pick up flowers on the way home, or reading your work email, all using just your voice. Yeah, I can dig that in my car on the way home, no doubt. Amazon announced that Alexa and Echo are coming to India and Japan. Amazon introduced multi-room music. That's a new Alexa feature that lets you control and synchronize your music across multiple Echo devices. Amazon Music Unlimited launched for customers in France, Italy, Spain. Amazon introduced, I was talking about this one yesterday. Cortana. Thank you, Dave. Cortana. Cortana. Amazon introduced Amazon Key. That's a new service exclusively for Prime members that enables in-home delivery and secure home access for guest and service appointments. Amazon Key works with Amazon Cloud, the company's first home security offering. Amazon Cloud is an intelligent indoor security camera featuring 1080 full HD resolution, night vision, two-way audio, and wide viewing angle, and clips from the last 24 hours for $119. NFL football on Amazon Prime saw a total, so Amazon Prime on Amazon NFL football, Thursday Night Football, saw 7.1 million views in the first 4 games. Amazon Studios closed deals with The Walking Dead, Gilmore Girls. Man, they did a lot of business. Amazon expects to create more than 120,000 seasonal jobs in the U.S. Right now. It announced the search for the Amazon HQ building number 2. That they're going to invest $5 billion in. It's going to be intriguing, whoever gets that. There's no doubt about that. Man, I don't know how Jeff Bezos does it, but he does. That's the bottom line. I could keep going on here forever. Because that press release, folks, just keeps going. So Amazon closed at $972. It's trading at $1,050. Okay, we got a lot more earnings coming out. Let's go over and we take a look at DECK. This is Decker, I believe. Decker, that closed at 70. That's trading 70. Okay, so let's see. Numbers there go like this. They're going to buy, but they're going to do a $400 million buyback. The estimate was 102. They made 154. Net sales, $438 million. They did 482. What's interesting about this is that the stock's not moving, and that was some good numbers out there. But guess what? That thing's not going anywhere. Let's go see if Sam Adams come out yet. Sam Adams closed at 176. That's trading 176. That also come out. Estimate was $1.99. They made $2.78. So that's making money too. Companies are making some money. Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Gonna be right back, folks. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Think or Swim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Mattel is getting slammed out here. So Mattel bottom line closed at $15.35. That is trading right now at $12.51. And they did get rid of their dividend as well. They missed by 50 cents. They missed big all over the place here. So earnings per share was supposed to be 57 cents. They made 9. They are in deep trouble. So let's just take a look at this for a second. So it's been down, last 6 months, 23 to 15. Now it's going to do an ABC down. Your A point here is 21. Your B is 14. So I get $7. That's going to bring you down to somewhere like about $8. And let's see what we got. Going to go back quite a way for this number. So, yeah, $8.90 you swing low from 22,000. $10.36 you swing low from 09. Bottom line, this thing is coming down and coming down big. Yeah, no doubt about that. We go to EXPE, Expedia. Let's see what Expedia is doing. EXPE. So Expedia, this is your travel company. We closed at 147. It's trading 135. So how do they make their money? Let's see. Online travel, leisure, small business. The company offers a wide range of travel, shopping, reservation services. So it has everything, okay? So the high for the year is 161. The low is 111. You're trading down $10. This is, well, 138 is the low of the consolidation it's in. Let's see what they have to say. They said the Expedia room night growth in the third quarter was 16%, slowing from 31% a year ago. Well, that's pretty intense. So what you have there is this. What has happened in the room market, folks, is that many of these hotels have been trying to do this for like 3 or 4 years now, but it looks like, looking at Expedia numbers, that they're finally getting some traction. If you stay at Marriott's or Hilton's or wherever you stay at, they've been pushing the aspect out of, hey, come on to us first, and we'll make sure that you're taking care of number one, and you might get a little bit extra, meaning, extra could be a breakfast, extra could be a late checkout, and all of this. And it looks like that may be hitting into the Expedia, because from year over year, their room growth was 31% a year ago. Now it's 16%. Their bookings were up 11% year over year to 22.2 billion. Still a good number, but bottom line, makes a difference. Now, what that just did is that just, because they're down $10, Priceline, let's see, TripAdvisor is TRI. Let's see what TripAdvisor is doing. TripAdvisor closed at $37. That is trading at $36.75. That's not the biggest thing in the world. Baidu.com. Let's go look at Baidu. Baidu closed at $260. This is getting smoked. This is down at $235. And this is a little problem in paradise. So the last time this had volume was at 225. So that's where that baby's going. Pretty amazing. So let's see what they have to say. Profit, let's see. The estimate was, these numbers are good, but guess what? The market's not believing them. I see why, too. This is always a trip. When they don't make the revenue, folks, the market just never believes you. And so watch this. Their earnings per share, they're claiming earnings per share that the estimate was $2.04. They're claiming they made $3.89. But their revenue went down. Now, we're down slightly. The revenue is estimate $3.55 billion. They made $3.53 billion. And what that did, see, the market is saying, there's no way. It's just not here. So bottom line, they are getting slammed, and they are getting slammed pretty good. PCLN, that's going to be Priceline. It's going to get hit. Priceline closed at $1,939. That's trading $1,912. That's going to be because of Expedia. Priceline's coming out with their numbers on November 6th. KLAC, let's clack KLC 10 core. Let's see what happened there. That closed at 108.70, 85. I believe that's at the same. That's trading at the same number. They estimate was $1.65. They made $1.80. Revenue $947. They made $970. Bottom line is that these numbers are coming in pretty good right across a lot of these equities. Here we go. Sam Adams closed at 176. That is trading at 176. And this here, okay, so this has already got smoked. This was a $325 stock, and 15 goes down to 128. Now you're doing a counter trend bounce up to 201. Nothing heavy there. Let's go see if we had Yamana Gold come up with earnings yet. Yamana. Let's see. So. Okay, so let's see. Yamana comes out. Yamana, total production, 257,000 ounces of gold. Cash cost, $999. They kept it under 1,000. Now, what's interesting here is that I'm not sure that total cost of sales. Yeah, I don't think that's all in a sustainable cost. That makes a big difference. That closed at 247, and that right now is trading at 256. Okay, so you get a little bump there. Nothing dramatic. We take a look at WDC. Let's see what WDC. This is Western Digital. That closed at $89.38. That's trading at $86. Man, there's a slew of numbers coming out here. So estimate there was 331. They made 356. Revenue $5.13 billion. They made $5.1 billion. So bottom line that they made their numbers there also. If we do go back to, let's go over to Microsoft and see what Microsoft is doing. Microsoft closed out at the 78. That's trading at 81.45, and Microsoft, Amgen's up $75. Oh my God, I got to look at this. Okay, let's just go through the Microsoft numbers first. Microsoft, whoops, one second. Okay, Microsoft pushing to the cloud, forged steadily ahead with demand for online versions of its Office predictory software. Yep, we use it all the time. The online deal is a good deal. Profit in the first quarter, which ended September 30th, exceeded analyst estimates. Sales rose 12%. So bottom line, they get something growing. Amgen, let's go take a look at Amgen. Amgen, oh no. I have Amgen just flat. Amgen closed at 176. It's trading 176. Yeah. Stay right there, folks. Coming right back. Lots of numbers out here, no doubt. Dow finished up 71. NASDAQ was down 7. S&P's up 2.5. Coming right back, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. And as we came into the close out here today, folks, Aetna went from a price point of $160 to $178. And what that's all about is that CVS is looking to buy it. Now, this is Aetna, of course, is a huge insurance company, care benefits company. So let's see what they say out here. Yeah, Aetna gained in New York trading. It jumped 9% intraday. CVS processes drug benefits for insurers, including Aetna, and also runs a chain of drugstores. The market value, the company market value of about $76 billion. Well, Aetna has valued at $53 billion. It's going to be pretty wild with CVS getting together with Aetna. There's no doubt about that. It's like I guess these companies are going to have to get together fast and furious because Amazon's coming at them. That's how this is shaking out. That's what it looks like. Let's go over to Cypress Semiconductor, see if they can come up with numbers yet. That closed at $15.69. That's trading $15.75. Numbers, the earnings per share was 23 cents. They made 27. Revenue, 602 million. They made 604. So bottom line is that that also come out with numbers. Big numbers everywhere. Well, yeah. Amazon, Google, they're up like $75. Baidu, B-I-D-U, that is trading down. That's trading down. Yeah, that's trading down 30 bucks. Let's see what Gilead is. Gilead, I believe, is coming out with numbers too. Gilead closed at 77.88. That's at $78 right now. Their revenue estimate was, well, the earnings per share was estimate was 213. They made 227. And revenue, product sales were also up for the year. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, though. Interesting. Yeah, this is an equity that's been down from 123. What did happen inside the biotechs today is that you had Celgene go down 20 bucks, or 20%. You're trading $99. That equity, you talk about getting taken apart. This is pretty intense. In 4 weeks, it's gone from $147 down to $99. So big number there. There's no two ways about that. With the IBB, that's what that, you know, that's a good part of the IBB. The IBB was down 7 bucks. IBB looks like it's going to go after its low swing point of 302. What's going to get intriguing out here in the morning, of course, actually when the NASDAQ futures open back up, are they going to be able to NQZ get up into the highs as we go into Friday? It won't take much. Right now, yeah, they should be able to do that because we're at 6,092. 6132 is the number. You know, so between Amazon and Google, you're going to put something good in there. As our Tigress Marie was saying in the den, what ended up happening, of course, is that because Amazon and Google were up so dramatically, that took Facebook up. Facebook closed at 170. That's trading at 173 right now. And Google, let's see, Facebook's high is 175. 176, actually. So that's going to put some juice underneath that. The Intel numbers, which are, you know, that's only up 40 cents, so that won't hurt the NDX. And then Microsoft is up 2 bucks. That'll help it. And yeah, we do have GDP numbers in the morning. Thanks, Terry, which are going to move markets. Then on top of that, so if you're in the metals market, let's talk about this, the dollar index and the metals. So dollar index today, folks, took out a B point or an ABC structure on the way up. We take a look at this. So the dollar, this is the first time that the dollar got a bid since April. And got a good one. We're up 963 ticks. You took out the 94 100 mark. That's saying that it wants to go up to this 96 mark. Gold contract, just the opposite, of course, because it's going to go just the opposite way. So tomorrow is going to be a very challenging day inside the metals market. The reason being is that your last swing low in the gold market was 1262. That was generated on the October 5th. And we had good volume there. You know, when that rejected, I think it was 382. 1 second. 374,000 contracts. We did 377,000 today. Now, the good news is that we did 377 today because that's a lot of selling before you get to the bottom of the swing. The bad news is that on a Friday, inside the metals market, those things can not only move, but they can move pretty dramatically. So you can expect that, number one, we're going to get into this 1262, and 1257 is also game. 1257, folks, is the August 8th swing low area. That's what that is. If we go over to the GDX, we take a look at that GDX out here today. GDX back down 40 cents. We did 51 million shares. That's going into 63 million. So the low of that 63 million shares was $22.13. We hit 22.30, right? So I expect 22.13 is also going to get hit today. We go over to the silver market. We take a look at silver. Silver traded down 0.8%, or 13 cents today. And silver's strong. The cool thing here is that silver is the psycho inside the metals market, but that's strong. You know, where We're at $16.79. The lower end, which I expect silver will go after tomorrow, is that $16.34. The real question is going to be, do we hit it? Do we get it? And then, of course, market-wise, we'll see just how much they can bring this baby up, because of the fact that there's no doubt when you take a look at the aspect of where Google and Microsoft, I mean, Google and Amazon, Amazon has just eaten the retail business alive. Amazon's eaten the delivery business alive. Well, any business that you and I either go to physically or get delivered that has a high margin, Amazon's going to go after. You know, ORLY. So let's go. O'Reilly Automotive come out with numbers last night. That traded up $11. You're at $214. And that baby closed lower, opened higher. No, opened lower, closed higher. So got some relief today. That being said, guess what? This thing is down from $292 to $214. And that thing still looks like that's just a counter trend bounce for equity that wants to go lower. O'Reilly Automotive, folks, they work on a 54% margin. Huge margin. No two ways about that. Amazon's going right after that whole business. And so the advertising business, of course, it's all Google and Facebook. And Google took in $24.5 billion, which is pretty amazing, in 90 days. $24.5 billion. That's like so far over the top, it's unbelievable. And a lot of that has had to do with the aspect of mobile search. Mobile search now is kicking in for them and kicking in a big way. One of the quotes that their CFO is saying is that Google generates a sizable amount of its mobile revenue from ISO devices because of Apple's strong search market share in key countries. Interesting. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. And, of course, don't forget, we'll get our man, Mr. Andy Heck, coming up next, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. Right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go look at Gold Corp and Agnico Eagle. Gold Corp today, bottom line traded up to $13.66. Ended up then selling down all day. That was a nice move higher. We went from $12.78 to $13.66. What you have here, though, guess what? You get a high that took out a swing, and you have volume that's saying it's going to be back topside again. Quickly, too, by the way. Agnico Eagle, same setup. We went, ended up $1.50. Big numbers came out. That closed yesterday at 43.65. You're at 45.45. Gets up to 47.32. Also took out the swing point. The crucial part in both of these is that they did take out the swing point out there from October 13th. And then what you're also going to have is that on the weekly basis, you are going to have a push forward into those swings from the last 2 weeks, and you're going to have a push with volume, and that's what you need in order to get to higher price. So it's going to be intriguing watching the equities versus the metal tomorrow. A few of these equities held up well. Barrick Gold didn't. Barrick got smoked. ABX, that little baby, came down $1.24 at $14.51. It is going against a lower swing. It's held the lowest swing thus far. We'll see whether it can do that. That price point is $13.95, and it looks like we're going to have, well, we'll find out. We get lighter volume. It's going to be a close call whether we're going to have lighter volume here. It's coming into 110 million, and it's done 66 so far. We did 28 today. So that little baby is going to be challenging. EXPE, as we sign off and go to our man, Mr. Andy Heck. This is getting toasted big time. 147 it closed at. It's trading 128, down $20 now instead of 10. That is one big number, folks. When these things are getting toasted, it's pretty intense. I mean, it's an ABC down. It's going to blow that swing point away. You stay right there, folks. The man, Mr. Andy Heck, is coming up next. Always remember, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need's right inside you, folks. Go have a blast with it. Stay right there. Andy's coming right up, folks. Go get him.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.